Yes. What did I get myself into? Oh, hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Renewed. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Today, this is going to be a several part video. It's a series of videos. We're going to do it in parts, part 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, I don't know. What we got ourselves into is we signed up to do the local craft fair. 4th of July, big old craft fair parade, things of that nature. So I decided, yep, I'll get a booth there, sell my stuff. Maybe take you guys along with me if they'll let me. But I don't have anything finished. And it's June 21st. Yeah. And I got, doctor appointments in the next 2 weeks. Can't miss those. I got some family stuff. Don't want to miss those, so we're not going to. Then I got potentially I'm going back to work ahead of schedule. That's going to bite in some time and potentially even make it to where I myself can't physically be at the event, so the girlfriend's going to have to be there in my place, which totally fine with, but we'll just have to get that figured out. And I've got about 8 or 9 different projects that I'm personally doing, and the girlfriend's doing about 700 little projects. So what we're going to focus on today is 2 projects. One, get it done real fast. The other is going to take up most of my time. We'll start with the little guy first here. I just got to finish taking this guy, which I had videoed. Everything that I had done so far, and then the editing software goofed up, lost everything that we did. I'll explain what we did to get this far when I start working on it. But basically it's a key ring, okay? It's actually going to look like this guy here that also going to needs a little finishing, cleaning up. This one I don't believe it did not get shot, unfortunately, for any filming. But this one will be cleaned up there for sale as well. And then the next one we're going to focus on today is, let me get this out of here. Also another big one. And this one also, originally when I started working on it, I hadn't even thought of filming any of this. This was way before the channel started that I started it. And then when I started actually filming some of it, all of that got lost in that mess up. But this guy, Drifter guitar, actually the same guitar that this guy came from. It was my mom's guitar, and she'd had it, I don't know, 25, 30 years in a little storage container that leaked right on top of it. And it was no way gonna be saved. It was all warped, neck was twisted all sorts of different shapes, almost looked like a churro. So that's not gonna be savable. So then I cut out all the inside, and I cut the neck off, and I built this little 1x4 box here. And it's gonna slip in here. We gotta build a little backing for it to space it up, make it flush. And then I've got, let's see, where is it? This picture frame, don't worry, I'll fix that. Set up here, that's gonna go right there, all the way around, clean everything up. The neck piece is flopping around here somewhere. There it is. This one will get reattached. We're gonna kind of leave it, looking, I guess the word I'm looking for, raunchy? We'll clean it up and we'll get all the dust off of it. We might even throw a new coat of paint on it because I got Sharpie marks on it somehow. But we're basically gonna just clean it up. We might throw some, paint on the frame and stuff like that a little bit later on. But the goal is to just get it assembled, get these two assembled today. That's the goal. But I'll show you the other projects that are going to be tomorrow's, and then the next day's, and the next day's, and the next day's, and the next day's, and the next day's problem. This one just needs a little finishing up. Just needs some hangers put on it. This was the neck from the Drifter guitar, and then this was just a piece of another guitar that I had laying around that I made into another shelf for a guy. And this, where the strings go, my brain can't think of the part, what it's actually called. This also came off that Drifter guitar. Alright guys, first off, I have to apologize on the minor unprofessionalism of what is inspiring right now. See, I've already filmed all of part 1, okay? And part 1 was going to be the guitar head, and then it was also going to be the guitar box. And, well, see, that didn't work out, you know, because of the device that I'm using, which is the best that I can afford. Okay, I'm working within my budget here. It does not allow videos this big to be stored on it. It just takes up way too much space. And right now, just for the guitar head and the guitar box, I was at close to 4 hours and 58 minutes of filming. And then getting it down, editing, I got it down to 2.5 hours, and that's still way too big. So, part 1 is going to be the guitar head, the red one, and the, little bit of work on the other one too. Part 2 will be the guitar box. Now this is happening at the same day. This is all being filmed at the same time. I may even use the same introduction phase. I don't know. I haven't thought that through yet. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, once again, I do apologize about that, and now I learned something. So, hope you guys forgive me and enjoy the show. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the back of our fretboard here for our T-hook ring, and just gonna attach the hanger here while it's easy to do. Hope that these nails they provided are just long enough, or not too long actually. Hope they're not too long. They're probably too long, aren't they? Oh yeah, they're too long. Good, great, fantastic. Okay. Plan F.
It's up the sandpaper like crazy. We're gonna have to get more.
Okay guys, so first off, I apologize. I have pizza in my mouth. It's delicious. I got some screws now. So we're just gonna eyeball it. Actually, we're not gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna grab a tape measure. We're gonna do it righter. There. Actually, was not that far off from.
You could have used your calipers, couldn't you? Wouldn't that have done that for you, or no?
Right there. Right there, right there.
Those might be a little long. We can clip the ends.
Now I'm not using a drill on this because I'd be afraid of splitting the wood. And I know I could just pre-drill it, but this works too. Okay?
Sorry, I'm trying to grab it without squeaking.
It's okay. There we go.
I don't know why he loves that toy so much. It's his favorite one.
Oh, yep, went through.
Give it. You gotta give it if you want me to throw it. Hey, hey.
But that's okay. Because I got a plan for that. In fact, let me go grab my plan for that. And my plan won't work now that I grab it. Put some washers on the screw. Should take up some space. Just, yep, that'll work. Now, I really don't, having the screws stick out, you know, it's not, no one's gonna get their finger on it, okay, but it just, it's not the look I'm going for, you know? It's not the look, it's not right. I want to do it right, you know. Now we'll just run this guy right back down. Good enough. Okay, so now we got our stand, our hanger on there. We will get that tag off here. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a bite of pizza. Okay. I got these two little sticks here. Okay. I'm gonna set this guy right here. I'm gonna glue these sticks just like that, and just like that.
It's a nice day today. Okay, then I guess it's the sandpaper for you.
Okay. That's drying real nice already after sticking. At least it's sticky. Hi, bud. We have a dog. And he wants me to throw his toy. So give me 1 second. Please hold for the next available service representative. Anywho's, now back to what I was doing. Yeah, that was the last of that one. We got more. Thank you. Whoa, already comes open. Great. I'll just boop, boop, boop. Okay. Then we might as well. Actually, we're gonna.
Sorry about the noise. I'm trying to get the sticker off of this pipe. I'm gonna have to find my silver polish. I think would work on these copper pipes just fine. I'll find that. It's in the house somewhere.
We're gonna wait for this to dry a little bit. Then I can get my measurements that I need here, attach it to here, and it's done. It's done. So, okay, so we have our board here. I got the hanger put on the back. I'm going to take my tape measure here and just hash out some details of my brain. Double check something here. Okay. And okay. But the middle is in, it's right where it should be. Or, no. That's supposed to be right. It's showing middle. It's only off by a little. Okay, so it's not quite centered, but it's so slightly off you wouldn't even notice it. So what we're going to do now, these here, they're nice and solid. Can't see them through this side, but they're nice and solid here. So we're going to measure out, kind of get a kind of evener space here, which actually we really don't need to, because it's literally just touch the side, and then figure out, you know, do I want, yep, now do we want, let's see here, do we want the key parts, the tuning keys that the keys are hanging on, do we want those straight across and everything else looking a little crooked? Because as this guitar head, as you can see here, is fatter than here. You know, this side fatter than this side. So do we want the key hanging level, everything else being slightly angled, or both being slightly angled? Which do you think is better? Is we're going to center out basically here and center here with the center on this board. So everything will be, you know, slightly crooked, but it'll also be perfectly centered. So there we go. Line that up. Now just kind of hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and hold it, hold it. Yeah. Oh, that just instantly moved.
It's not instant dry, babe. You gotta let it sit like wood glue.
Okay. Now we'll just let it sit. Let it sit, let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. Then, that should be perfect. I mean, as perfect as I can get it. Oh, one more piece I gotta glue on. Might as well do it right now. The little bridge. Yep, there's some goop of some sort on there, so that would go right there. Yep, sure, like it.
Okay, I need. See, this guy will work, I guess.
Now we're just gonna let it dry. And then I'll show you what it looks like dried. I really like how this color combination pops. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. If I had more time, I would, this is just a, maybe it's a sticker, something, where it says that guitar name on it. That may not be a sticker, I don't know. Well, if we got time,
Feels like it's painted.
what we might do is paint over that. You know, scuff it up, paint over that, or we'll scuff it up, we won't paint over it yet. We'll scuff the name off. And maybe if the girlfriend's in a really good mood, she'll fire up the wood burner, put the company name Renewed right across the top there.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. But I will admit it also looks really good just the way it is. So we're going to let this dry. And then we'll move on to the next piece. So I'm going to go fire up get the old miter saw out here fired up. I might back the old quad around here so I can set the miter saw on top of the quad.
Yeah, that'd probably be the safer option.
Yeah, because tailgate on the truck doesn't lay all the way down. That would just throw things off. And I just ain't got the time to redo it a fourth time, you know. Alright guys, well actually that is the end of part 1. As I said, we did have some editing issues, data storage issues all over the place, and thank you for bearing with me and sticking around till the end. Like I said, that is the end of part 1, and you will see that project again just one more time before hopefully it gets sold on Tuesday. We'll do some finishing up on it. So hope you guys have a good 4th of July and just keep on renewing.